Everybody, Elite Money here, back in with another WWE Elite figure review. The figure review in question is going to be me giving my thoughts and just general opinion on the series, Elite Series 110 Austin Theory. You know, I have only gotten the 2 Austin Theories, and this is my 3rd Elite. So I'm really excited to see what this figure brings to the table, especially with the new molds and whatnot. And we'll be getting more into that right now. For the accessories, he comes with two pairs of interchangeable hands. The first interchangeable pair of hands are these Adam Cole Bay hands, which honestly would prefer the Jeff Hardy hands, as you know, usually he has the thumb sticking out. And through the packaging, just for comparison, like yeah, his thumb is usually like sticking out. They would have definitely the Jeff Hardy hands would have been much more preferable for the A-Town Down pose. And speaking of A-Town Down, he has the side plates on the United States Championship, which is actually very unique and very fitting, mainly because he didn't come with any other accessories, because up until now he usually had a vest and whatnot. But you know, I think this is a much better replacement for the vest, because the rubber vests are kind of lazy, and they're pretty much just a lazy repaint of the Johnny Gargano vest. And just getting into the figure, the attire isn't really anything special. It's not my favorite attire, but of course that's not the selling point of the figure. It's the new parts, which we'll be getting into right now. Regarding the figure, it is brand new, everything to top to bottom, not the shoes or the boots rather, and they're all like reuses and whatnot, but the upper torso is the entire torso is a brand new mold. I don't know if it's a build-a-figure sculpt, but everything else is pinless and stiff, nice and tight, so you don't have to worry about anything being too loose or anything. I did hear online and on social media and whatnot, that most of the figures are way too stiff, and for those who are very unlucky, sometimes they come loose and stiff at the same time, if that's possible. I did do a fix-up on my story on the LA night, where I sanded down the new ball joints, which aren't solid ball joints, they are not smooth ball joints, which this figure is on. And again, it is stiff regarding the legs, but if you can see, they are on ball joints, but they also have like grooves and whatnot, like lines on them, which can be sanded down if you want it smoother and looser. But to me, it doesn't bother me. I like my stuff a lot more stiffer. And that sounded wrong, but you know what I meant. The knee pads are pretty nice. Everything about the attire is clean. It's just unfortunate that I don't like the attire. I do like the Captain America attire a lot more on his previous Elite. You know, everything about him, you know, from the arms, a little too wonky, too small for it to get the more jacked arms. And another thing is that this torso, controversial opinion, I think it's still too small. I mean, I'm going to compare him to this Matt Riddle, which honestly also would have been a better choice, because it really shows off the broadness of A-Town Down, because I think he's still a really big guy. If you gave him bigger arms, it wouldn't look so weird, but I don't know if the new arms will fit on this new torso, that like the shoulders will fit on the upper torso. And you know, he's got A-Town Down on his boots and his wrist tape. You know, the knee pads, if you slide them down, again, they are pinless, so that is a sight to behold, because I love pinless joints, especially on the newer Elites, but I do see why people aren't enjoying them quite as much, in case you wanted to customize, which again, I understand. You know, I don't really know what attire this is from, so can't really talk about it. But yeah, speaking of, and getting to the main selling point, is this head scan. And boy, man, have we had some terrible head scans from A-Town Down. I mean, most of the head scans were like, all of his head scans were pretty bad. I mean, the first one was way too big. The second one was just goofy. The second interchangeable hand was just dreadful, and it was just terrible. If you know, you know. And but I think this one is really good. It's really well sculpted and it's really well painted. It is very clean, full focus. I'm not sure if it had the true effects because the eyes are full focus. Like again, it looks like him, but at the same time, it doesn't, because as you know, some of the head scans are a bit iffy looking. Sometimes the print is a bit obvious. This one, it's really well done. I really think they're giving A-Town the special treatment. The hair's a lot better. The beard, oh man, the beard looks really good. I really do like that. One weird thing is that the neck, if I pull the head scan off, take it off, and I'm doing this with one hand, it's a bit hard. Yeah, the neck is super long, like not the neck peg, that neck itself. Like, as you can see, I'm going to be comparing it later on for the with the other figures and whatnot, because all Austin Theories have the long neck peg, like the biggest one, or the longest one rather. But I'm really scared, or really worried that this head scan won't fit on my other Austin Theory that I plan on doing the fix-up with, because this one has a long neck peg and neck, so I'm really worried about that. But we'll be comparing them more in the comparison side of things after the articulation. So I'll be putting this head scan back and going over his articulation, which should be good. So we'll get that right now. So here is Austin Theory with Austin Theory, or rather his last elite, which as you can see and as you know, most of it has been heavily fixed up on regarding the torso and arms. And basically this is what the torso, or rather A-Town down, should look like. And yeah, I still think this torso is small, and I'm not sure if I really want to swap it, because I like this lean torso a lot better. But at the same time, I can get why they did make this new torso, and I'm going to be comparing him with some other torsos that are pretty similar to it. The head scans are just night and day. I mean, just look at this goofy head scan. Like, the hair's not even right, and the face isn't even... Well, I know it's like a gimmick head scan and whatnot. It's supposed to capture a specific moment in time. And, I like the attire a lot, but it just pops off really well. And, of course, even though I hate it, he does come with the interchangeable, or the removable Captain America inspired vest. And he's not pinless on the this elite, but he is on this elite. And I do plan on swapping the heads, or I'm thinking of swapping the arms. But again, the arms on the same skin tone. It's not picking it up on camera, but you could easily get away with it. It's not the biggest deal. But yeah, Austin Theory. Here he is again with pre-Judgment Day Finn Balor, and I just wanted to compare the two torsos. Yeah, they are completely different. This one's still on the bigger side, this one's more on the shredded side. So yeah, it's not that bad of a torso if I do say so myself. He's with Apollo Crews. Just comparing the torsos again, not really too similar, as this one has less pec definition, and as this one has more pec definition. Like the chest sticks out a lot more on the Austin Theory than it does on the Apollo Crews. And even then, I still think this torso wouldn't look bad on A-Town down, but that's just my opinion. Here he is with Cody Rhodes. Here he is with Seth Rollins. Here he is with Logan Paul. Here he is with Randy Orton. Here he is with The Miz. Here he is with my custom LA Knight. Here he is with Kevin Owens. Here he is with Brock Lesnar. Here he is with the OTC, Roman Reigns. Here he is, and comparing him to some suited figures, Triple H. Here he is with Pat McAfee. Here he is with John Cone. Here he is with John Cone. All around pretty decent figure. I would highly recommend it for the A-Town Down fans. I am very conflicted with this figure, because I do really enjoyed my fix-up version a lot. I'm really considering swapping the head scans and torso and arms on this elite, but then again, I do like this elite a lot more because of how pinless it is, but I don't like the attire. I like the attire on here better. put the pins and what's it called, the skin tones don't match. So I am very conflicted once again. I'll probably think of something, as I usually do on my Instagram or something. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and review. Please subscribe and share it with a friend if you did like it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. And bye bye.